Hey guys, Roko here, and last time we wandered around doing some little extra stuff before beginning today's episode. Because this time, we're gonna go Merv's building for real this time. I just need to figure out where I'm supposed to go though. Okay then. Guess that's where I need to go. Out of the way, idiots. Out of the way. I am not going to play with you idiots today. Out of the way. Out of the way, please. Thank you. Out of the way. I have a feeling this is a... Yep, this is the wrong route. My apologies. Kinda took the wrong turn. Okay, and I'm not going that way because that doesn't really lead anywhere we need to go. But we are going this way though. And yeah. If we go here, by the way, we're in Little Tokyo. We'll end up in the Little Tokyo Garden. And yeah, this is an interesting little area to fight some enemies in. And I do like the music of this area. I mean, I like the music in this game in general, but this particular area, I like it. Ow. Too bad that this area doesn't really have any real involvement in the story, basically. Ow. Oh, go ahead. Ow! Okay, ow. Oh, go ahead. Do that trick again. I dare you. I'm gonna anti-air the... Okay, one of these days, I'm gonna anti-air the crap out of you, wish... Ow! Ow! Stop interrupting me while I'm talking! Ah, crap. Yeah, it's very hard to actually anti-air the rollerblade girls. And when I say anti-air, that means to strike them out of the air, basically. Or to attack someone above you, basically. And it's called an anti-air because it denies them the air, and it keeps them from doing an attack in the air, or punishes an attack in the air, depending on the situation. And okay, this is a marketplace in this area. And that is basically another sauna area. That is a nothing. Well, it's not a nothing, but it's just not... Oh yeah, that area, you can actually get something special in that area, but we're not going to do that. And now we're in this area. And this area is... Merville! Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sure you can! But I sure meant to do that! And that! Sure? Okay, no sure you can. Okay, yeah, I should probably try to avoid... You know what? I should probably be avoiding fights as much as possible in this area. Because I don't think there's a hideout you can go to from this point on, I don't think. Okay, there is... Well, there is a place where you can go restore your health and such. And I might do that. Well, welcome to Merville! The place of MervTower. And yeah, I believe this episode may end up becoming longer because I don't believe there is a hideout from this point on. Like, I think it's just one of the few areas in the game where there is no hideout you can go to. And the bright side, you can watch me punch, kick, hurricane kick, and uppercut people. Okay. Okay. Alright, seems safe so far. Huh. Surprised no vehicles are here. Ow! Okay! Yeah, that's... Ah! Ah! Ugh. Ah! Man! Let that be a lesson to you, kids. Always look both ways when crossing the street. You never know. You might run into a deadly stampede of bicyclists. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that is bad luck. Oh. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. If you don't want to get ran over, ow! Do not go near that particular road. Because that will happen. I don't need to make you watch that guy's suffering anymore because you already got the point. Be extremely... Okay, that was kind of interesting. Sure you can! Yep, you gotta clear out these idiots. Yep, it look. Yeah, I knew it. We weren't gonna be able to do anything before we got to this point, so... Well, we weren't gonna be able to save before this point. So yeah, this is a bit of a you gotta do it in one go kind of situation. So I better be incredibly careful. Sure you... Almost. Sure. Sure you can. Okay. And now we can enter the area. Oh, and this area is gonna be a bit dangerous. Yeah, as you can see, the whole place is kinda dangerous. And yeah, it's an elevator section. And which is basically a trope of beat-em-ups. Well, more common in older beat-em-ups. Or beat-em-ups that are paying homage to older beat-em-ups, basically. Usually have an elevator section, but it doesn't start till now. Boom! Yeah, don't turn your back on any of these guys. If you do, they will do attacks like that. Sometimes. Yeah, this part's gonna be a bit tricky if you don't level up a bit. But I'm actually, level 26, so I'm actually a fair bit leveled up for this. Going up! By the way, I actually really like the music in this area. And I do like this particular part of the game. Well, this one moment right here. There's other good moments in the game too, obviously, but this is definitely one of my favorite moments. Oh, crap. Shoryuken! And yeah, you need a bunch of money. I don't advise jumping on the railing, though. It's certainly possible, but I certainly would not advise it. Especially after what happened to that guy. Anyway, let's see. Hey! Hey! That's not how you're supposed to use a copier! Stop doing that! Wait till his boss hears about what he did! Oh, jeez. Listen, listen, I'm just here to clear my name. I don't want any, conflict. I said that as I kicked them off the... crap, can't remember what it's called. You know, that thing that, window washers back in old 50s and 60s and even 70s, I believe. And even today use lifts. Yeah, lifts. Yeah. That's what it's called. Sorry guys, I'm a bit dumb when it comes to names sometimes for some reason. That or my brain just kinda switched to kick these guys' asses mode instead of act like I'm in school mode, basically. Sure you can! Okay. Alright, going up, going up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on already. Please don't break again. 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 Ah, not this again! And uh-oh, it's a whole group of mercenaries. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Yeah, they've got some elemental special moves as well, by the way. Yeah, the easiest way to deal with these guys is to basically throw them off. Or do that. Bye-bye! Well... Yeah, be careful when picking up money in this area. Be careful though, because further through the air building, there is going to be a very annoying part to deal with. Super secret, do not enter. Oh! Yeah, where do those cables go? Oh. Hello. I'd like to speak to Merv. You do know I'm here, right? I'm gonna time something. 3, 2, 1, pop! Yeah, I did actually pop that bubble, but I wanted to make it look like I did, because I just thought that would be funny. Sure! Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty strong. And I just gained a level. So, we're not too bad off for this. But trust me, we're gonna have problems in a second or two. Well, okay, it'll be longer than a second or two before we start having problems, but I'm just saying that problems are about to come up. And no, I'm not talking about these guys, necessarily, because... well, just look at them. Does these guys look like they'll be a problem at this point? Well, they can be. When they do that. And yeah, I don't have my own projectile, unfortunately. Well, I technically don't right now. Because, there's a certain move I don't have yet. Which is kind of strange, but it's a move you can only really get once you reach, I think, close to level 30-ish. So, remember how I said... Ow. Remember how I said that Glen basically plays like a Street Fighter character in terms of his moves? That's true in that is true in more ways than I've already described. And if you know a particular type of move, Ryu, Ken, and Akuma are known for. And yes, Sakura and Dan are also known for their versions of this move. And, okay, I'm not gonna leave you guessing because I don't know if we're actually gonna get to it this episode or not, but basically, Glen has his own version of the Hadouken, which is basically a fireball move. And oh, this is the part I mentioned would give a little trouble. Because of that! Yeah, we gotta deal with Mr. Yep, we gotta deal with Mr. Okay, I couldn't quite 100% see his. Ah! No, 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 no! Oh, okay. Yep, you gotta take out all the enemies in this area before you can actually leave, which is pretty unfortunate. However, the best way to handle these guys is basically to lure them to the hiding places and take them out there. However, I have noticed that it seems like... Oh, okay. Good luck with that, idiots. Sure you can. Ooh, he's so gonna get... Never mind. Now make a run for the door. Ah, shoot. Can you block the bullets? I don't think you can, actually. And yeah, you gotta keep fighting until you get a key card. There is a particular part of this area that will give you a lot of trouble, though. And people have complained about it to some extent. Okay, just let him. Alright. And now we gotta go through another area like that. Excuse me. Could you, please, sir. Guys, if you're working for Marv, don't you, oh, I don't know, be protecting his building from a madman on a jet plane? I don't know. Just saying. Yeah, you can get cover, though, from the gunfire by standing in front of these. And yeah, that will really save your bacon here. Oh, by the way, don't stand there because, yeah, the bullets can go through those. Which is actually kind of cool because that would make sense in this situation. Ah! Because of the holes in the thing. Okay, getting out of here. Oh, boy. Yep, and this is gonna be a little tricky. Luckily, the Mad Gunman... Ah! Yep, he shows up here too. Yep, he shows up here too, unfortunately. And you can tell why that's unfortunate. Yeah, not as good of healing as I would like. Oh, and yeah, this section is going to be, particularly painful to deal with. Because of that. Yeah, people really hate this particular section because of that one part. And I have to admit, it's kind of hard to disagree with. It's unfortunately very hard to disagree with people who say this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea for that was a bad idea for that was a bad level design idea, because it honestly kind of is. Well, that one section is a bad idea in my honest opinion, because again, the game really wasn't made for that precise, for platforming that precise. Stop shooting me! Yeah, as you can see, the game is not really made for that precise of platforming. And I agree, that part is badly designed because of that, basically. Welp, you'd be stupid as crap to even try that again, basically, if you don't have items on you. Because that is a very annoying area. I like the area for the most part, actually. It's just that one section is a pain in the ass. No matter how you try, no matter how you approach, no matter what you do to approach it. You're just gonna have to deal with that crap, unfortunately. However, there is a way to actually bypass that problem. How do you bypass it? Energy drink. At least if you're not playing as a character who can already double jump, because that gives you the ability to double jump, as I think I've shown that on a previous video, that you could double jump by getting an energy drink, basically. Maybe that's not the case, I don't know. But yeah, this is the first time I got my ass slaughtered on this. Well, no, it's not the first time I got my ass slaughtered, technically, on this channel for this game, but I hope that gives you a good example of how dangerous this area can really be. That area is MervTower. It's an extremely dangerous location that you really shouldn't approach too early. I'd recommend not approaching that till you're at least level 30, basically, to be able to finish off enemies more easily. That, or I would not recommend trying to go through that area without some special moves. And, well, this was going to be a longer episode anyway, so we might as well, get some special moves. And yeah, I'm going to, pass on by this area. Remember what I said about us not having a Hadouken? Well, yeah, as you can see, this game is not really built for precise platforming. Granted, I don't think adding some platforming elements automatically makes a beat 'em up bad, basically. Again, mixing elements of two genre can actually be a good thing. But you have to do it right, basically. And I feel like River City doesn't 100% do that right, if at all, sometimes. Granted, this area where there is a little bit of platforming, well, not really, but you can do a little bit of it because of the trees and such. And yeah, you can do a little bit of jumping around the environment and using bits of the environment to help you fight. But, it may not be the most recommended thing to do, depending on the character you're playing. And yeah, that area can be a straight-up pain in the ass for some characters because of that one jumping section. Basically. And yes, a lot of people, again, have complained about that section. But, yeah, truth is, one bad section doesn't automatically make a game unplayable or terrible necessarily, unless there's something that's legitimately wrong with the programming or something like that. But there are some cases where basically a game does something that makes it unwinnable because the devs did not do a good job designing the game, basically. And, okay, for the most part, the game's pretty well designed. basically. But the platforming bits are kinda iffy, if I'm trying to be nice. I mean, I'd say iffy if I was trying to be nice, basically, which I am. We bought the EX Blisterary Kick. And here's what the EX Blisterary Kick looks like. Let me make sure I got that right. Okay, okay, that's what I was doing wrong. I was pressing the wrong button. But yeah, that's what the Blister Kick EX does. And yeah, it can be a pretty good move for dealing a lot of damage in place. Like this. Hiya! And yeah, it can deal some hard knockdown. Again, for comparison's sake, the normal Blisterary Kick is a multi-hit move that does more hits but isn't quite as strong, while the EX Blisterary Kick doesn't hit as many times, but it does knock your enemy down, which you can benefit from, like this. Yeah, maybe not the most... maybe not the most combo-friendly, but you can use it to knock your opponents down. And then you can grab them. Ow. Yeah, you know what? I think this will have to... No, I don't think this should be a longer episode. But, yeah, I feel like... this may call for a little break from doing this Let's Play, or at least a slight hiatus, so I can do a little bit of level grinding, so I can have more moves to deal with Mars area, basically. And buy an unhealthy amount of energy drinks to be able to get past that one jumping section. Although... we could access the, some other stuff, possibly. Okay, yeah, this episode is a little longer than I thought it would be. Again, I'm gonna get to a certain area and then, save and then end the episode here. I will say that personally, I don't think the EX Blisterary Kick is I personally don't think it's quite as good as the regular Blisterary Kick in some situations. That is, however, unlike the, ow. Well, it's not too far away anyway, so, I guess this episode will be a little longer then. Again, stuff didn't go as planned. But that's the thing sometimes. in video games. So thus things just don't go the way you planned them. And you got to take some extra time to do a little more grinding if something is a little too tricky for you, because you can't stay alive long enough. Sometimes doing a little grinding can help, but there's also basically practice, which is also important. My point is, do whatever you need to help yourself get better at the game, basically. Nice! Remember how I said we don't have a projectile? Well, you're about to see something. Hadouken! Yeah! Hadouken! Yep, we got a fireball now. Weird how it's a forward special move instead of a neutral special. But then again, I guess if they made a neutral special, it would be a little too much like Ryu's, I guess. Let's, okay, okay. Hadouken! Yeah, you can't really combo into much. But it does give you a long-range attack, which hits pretty hard. And, yeah, you can juggle with it if you're quick enough. Like this. Hadouken! Hold on. Hadouken! Yeah, you can juggle with it if you do it right. And I'm gonna buy a bunch of health items. And yeah, I'm gonna buy a crap ton of chicken fries. And leave a couple of inventory slots open for energy drinks so I can use them when I get back to MervTower. But like I said, Little Tokyo doesn't have much purpose other than being part of the path that leads to Merv's Tower, basically. Like, it's just a transitional area between Rollingwood and MervTower. But anyway. Believe it or not, MervTower is not the only area in the game where I had issues with dealing with a certain aspect of the level design or gameplay. There will be another situation near the very end of the game that basically made me have to switch characters to beat the game, unfortunately. But I want to try to actually beat it as Glen, though. And if I can do that, I'll be happy. But anyway, guys, alright, make sure I saved. Well, guys, that didn't go too well. We tried to go to MervTower, but we not only fell right on our asses, but we also kind of got, you know, a bad case of another one bites the dust. Because we bit the bullet. More than a couple of times. But hey, it wasn't the bullets that did me in, it was the whole fall on my ass part. So at least I'm stronger than bullets, right? Anyway, guys, see you guys next time, where we, do a little bit of extra grinding before we attempt that area again. Or maybe not, because we might not really need to do extra grinding. I'll see how I feel by that time. Anyway, guys, see you guys next time, and happy gaming, and have a good day.